the link in the description and support the podcast.
291 Salt Lake City, Poirier versus Justin Gaethje, number two, and this is for the BMF title. He went down. Pretty interesting event, and let's go straight to the main card itself. Dustin Poirier, Lafayette, Louisiana's own, very durable. Most people was thinking, he's gonna go two in a row. But Mr. Justin Gaethje was, well, not was, pulled off a spectacular performance. He nailed the diamond with the Leon Edwards combo. The Leon Edwards combo. They gave him credit, put the side by side up. We're gonna see this. We're gonna see this combination proliferate maybe the lightweight and other divisions, but it was a very slick combination. It was pretty even sort of first round. Dustin may have, eked out that first round. A lot more of a calculated Justin we're seeing now. We're not seeing the barbarian just coming out swanging. A lot more calculated. I'm surprised he didn't throw as many leg kicks as he usually does. But this again falls in line with Justin's focus. Didn't expect a second round KO. This was a 5-round event. Now, congratulations, Justin. Commiserations, Dustin. And we had the running man, aka Jorge Masvidal, present the BMF strap to the winner, Justin. Justin didn't even acknowledge Mr. Running Man, aka Jorge Masvidal, in any sense. So, is there some kind of issue that he's got with Jorge? Because there was literally no acknowledgement whatsoever. Looking at the belt and stuff, and it's like, yeah, man, we got this here. We got this here. And obviously, McNuggets, performance enhanced and drug-filled, allegedly. Mr. Conor McGregor, after every big event, he's calling heavyweights out, middleweights, flyweights. He's calling everybody out. And he obviously now wants to fight Mr. The Highlights, Justin Gaethje. He's like Lau Chandler, even though they're supposed to be fighting, they're doing the tough thing. It's a interesting well, but because of his status, Mr. McGregor can do pretty much what he wants. Moving on, let's move on. Former lightweight champion Jan Blachowicz, Polish Power, went the distance with Alex Pereira, former middleweight champion. The only person to beat Israel Adesanya within mixed martial arts. And I guess within the MMA community, you'll have people saying Jan won that, the control. He definitely won the first round. Now, I think the first round it's important that we look at that because some people will say, oh, well, that was a 10-8 round, It was 10-8. Jan smothered him, not much in regards to damage, but he controlled him. So we should be giving him a 10-8 round. I'm not a judge. I don't know. I can see it. I can see where we could, we can go with the 10-8. It was a close fight. It was definitely a close fight. Jan was very much an aggressive grappler, wrestler for this fight. And he's normally a striker. I'm mixing it up a little bit. Fighting at altitude, Salt Lake City, that clearly gassed Jan out. He's not very happy. It was close enough for them to potentially run it back again, but how the marketing genius of the UFC is, we're going to build this guy actually, well, no. We're gonna push him straight in with Yuri or something. And let's see if we can go for that double champ status. Not concurrently, obviously, but yeah, it was a interesting fight to say the least. Great performance from Alex Pereira. I knew Jan would have to come with a full rounded mixed martial arts game. You can't stand and strike with what's his nickname? Begins with a P, whatever his name is. My youth, Alex, coming out repping his team. We move on to the heavyweight bouts. Marcos Rodrigo de Lima. And he looks like he's trimmed down a little some. He's trimmed down a little some. Taking on Derek, the Black Beast. Interesting name. Lewis, who is of late has not been looking good at all, but he did a 180. He has been taking his physical a lot more serious. He's trimmed down. He's not as bloated as he once was, and he's got a six pack, as he was saying at the press conference. Very impressed with the look, the focus, and he came out in, as you can see, 33 seconds, ran straight at Mayu, and he's done it historically in the past. I think it's a side kick he normally does. He went straight with a knee, a jumping knee, nailed the Ute, and was just going to town, unanswered blows, and we get a first round TKO. Then we get, what do we get after? We get the was it Generation X WWF type thing with the the hip thrusts, taking the his shorts off and stuff. And then I'll tell you what else was cool. It's like, yeah, I'm a free agent, I'm a free agent. I I wouldn't mind fighting here in the UFC, but if I don't, it is what it is. UFC, obviously, you got to go sign this dude. If not, I'm pretty sure PFL are going to be. Hold up. Wait a minute. Didn't Francis Ngannou and Derek Lewis have a bout which was dubbed one of the worst heavyweight bouts of all time? Let's bring him to the PFL. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Clearly, they're not going to have the same kind of stinker fight because we're going to pay them. We're paying them a whole heap of money. So let's see what the UFC is going to do about that. And we move on. Unfortunately, Al Kakui, Tony Ferguson, many people, love and revere, and he was the man. After that terrible beating from Justin Gaethje, Tony has not been the same. This is now a 6-fight losing streak. He gets paid very handsomely from the UFC. He took on Bobby Green. And what can we say? Can you teach a old dog new tricks? Of course you can. It's going to be very difficult. Tony's defense is what lets him down. His speed's going based upon his age. He's still in there in game and stuff, but we definitely need to dial this back a little some. I was very positive, as I am always, with Tony's fights, but I think we all have to face reality. Age, you cannot beat Father Time. Bobby looked pretty good. He got the submission as well, third round. Tony was kicking his legs out and stuff. I don't think he actually tapped. I think the referee just said, allow this, stop this right now. So congratulations to Bobby King Green. They're saying he's officially changed his name just to King. I thought he was King Green, but anyway, yeah. What do we say? What do we say? Are the UFC going to cut him? I don't think so because he's got a big name, man. He's got a big name. They're gonna feed poor Tony to these up and comers potentially. I mean, let's go back to the fight with Michael Chandler. He was looking excellent. That was a glimpse back to the Al Kakui. And Unfortunately, he got that kick right up the middle. I don't know. I don't know. At this point, I think Tony should just be involved in fun fights. If he's well, he clearly wants to still continue. I wouldn't mind if Tony just hung it up, had one more fight, and said, you know what? Yeah, I'm pursuing other things. As he said, he's got a wrestling equipment company that he's purchased, etc., etc. Moving on, moving on. All the best for Tony Ferguson, aka Mr. Kukui, Al Kukui. A long layoff for Mr. Michael Chiesa, who took on Kevin Holland. And Michael Chiesa is a big gentleman for welterweight. And remember, he was a 55er. He's massive. He's bigger than Kevin Holland, who competes at 185 at times. Now, first round submission, 2 minutes and 39 seconds in. Michael Chiesa, I don't know what happened to him, but he looked absolutely petrified. As soon as the bell rang, he was like, "Oh my God, am I actually here?" I thought it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazines. No, 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 no. We're not back in your childhood, back in Boise, Idaho, or wherever you come from. You're in the UFC, Salt Lake City. You signed up. You prepared to fight Kevin Holland, and I don't know what, I don't know what happens. He just lost it. He was he was cowering and stuff, and not diving in for takedowns. It was the strangest thing. One of the most weirdest performances I've seen from Michael Chiesa to date. Don't talk about my mama, Michael Chiesa. And he's a nice guy as well, good analyst. Um, maybe, just maybe, you should stick with that bright career you've got doing the old analytics and stuff. Yeah, because that was absolutely terrible. Let's go to the other one that they're talking about. Welterweight bouts. Darius Flowers making his US debut. I'm sorry, UFC debut, and he came in whopping, man. He came in doing his thizzle wiggle, as you're supposed to do, you know. You have to be on the big stage, man. He looked real good at the first round. I don't know what other people are talking about. That Jake Matthews was piecing him up for the whole 2 rounds until he got the finish by submission. And let's just talk about it. First round, Darius looked really good, man. He did look really good. Jake was covering up, but he was getting caught. He was getting caught. I don't know how you could score the first round for Jake Matthews. Kill me in the comments if you wish, but Darius was doing his damn thing, man. Second round comes. Jake Matthews is like, okay, let's switch it up a little bit. Let's switch it up a little some. Then we had was it the first round or was it the second? Whatever. He was landing these teeps to the body, and it was clearly hurting, / disrupting Darius. Now, come on, man. I wasn't even sitting at the damn cage side with the 3 commentators, Rogan and Cormier. That was a legal blow. He's styling it out, man. He's milking it. That was a legal blow, which she's hurt from. Look at it. And they was watching back the replay, and every replay that they were showing, of course, yes, indeed. The first contact was with his toe, should we say, but then the ball of his foot, and then the arch of his foot, and then the heel of his foot is going down past the belt. So that's a low blow. Not intentionally, but that was a low blow. They played the song how many damn times, and they were still saying, "No, he wasn't hit. He wasn't hit with a low blow. That got him clean. That did." The ref needs to get out of it, man. But ultimately, Jake Matthews did his thing, and congratulations, Darius went out. He went like a bat out of hell for the first round. We're at altitude as well. Very interested to see Darius Flowers back again in the octagon. Like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend, tell a friend. Adios.